Our next guest are two of Australia's newest bigot budget action flick. It's in 3D. Have a look.
Stop, keep going.
Is he going to make it?
No, shut up. Good, you got like 6 feet. Keep going. Hold on! Grab on, grab on!
Up. Oh, very stylish. We were on the edge of our seats then. It was Bait. It's called Bait 3D. Welcome, Lincoln Lewis and Cariba Heine.
Thank you.
How divine. Well, of course, I mean, how do they sell this one to you? There's a bit of action going on, am I right? I mean, I've been dying to see you in 3D, quite frankly. Hope that doesn't sound inappropriate.
Not at all. There is no holding back here.
This is a safety zone, kids.
Yeah.
Lex, tell us about this movie. What's it about?
Do you want to take this one? A tsunami hits a coastal town around the time, conveniently, of the shark migrations. And while absolutely wiping out this town, it washes a few uninvited guests into the shopping centre that we're in. Look at it, it's massive. This thing is crazy.
Uh-oh, Razzmatazz. They are big
sharks.
days on the set.
Yeah, huge.
So there's sharks in the film, on the set, in a shopping centre?
Yeah.
On the Central Coast?
Yeah.
More so, I reckon, well, some beach...
I think it's a fictional town now, because we've got US accents, so it's fictional.
There is a couple of US accents, a couple of Aussie ones.
Could be Cabo, baby. And did you guys do all your own stunts, or did you have, like, fancy stunt doubles?
Oh, no, we did everything.
We had them there hanging around, but we sort of put them out of work, because we were just like, you know, whatever.
Give us a go.
But I just watched Jaws 4 last week, just because I'm a big Michael Caine completist.
Hashtag no judgment.
It's absolutely terrible, but you still have that fear of sharks, you know, when you watch those films again. So tell me, because I don't like, you know, going into the sea too deep above the waist, because sharks, it just freaks me out.
Yeah. Well, when we were filming this, I couldn't get out of the water. Every time I'd have a couple of scenes off or a day off or whatnot, I'd be out on the board at Surfers or Broadbeach because we're filming on the Gold Coast.
Beautiful.
But ever since that, I'm super scared. Now I'm thinking, what is in the water? Yeah. It's weird that while
You're
we're
getting
filming
older, my friend, and wiser.
And wiser, yeah.
Now, am I right in saying that the film was shown at the Venice Film Festival?
Yes.
So, Sha-La-La International, that's exciting. How was it received?
Yeah, well, apparently.
Yeah.
We weren't
You got no idea, do you?
No
like,
idea.
I have no idea what you're talking
We didn't sport the Guernsey, but how's this? The movie had its first ever screening, its premiere in a city surrounded by water.
Love it.
Yeah,
Good.
so, just
a good one. That would freak people out.
See, for us, we sort of go, OK, if we get a tsunami, then we're stuffed. But we're sort of OK at the moment. All they have to wait for is a high tide, and they have to start panicking. Like, oh, well, grey whites everywhere.
And then, how do you prepare for a role like this? Like, obviously, I know you've got to learn all your lines and do all that sort of stuff. Do you need to go, like, get physically fit? What goes on before you start shooting?
I personally didn't, because I basically splash around like a useless girl with a fluffy dog and tell him to do things. So I was
dogs in the
right.
water, dogs in the water around sharks.
Yeah, it's stressful.
But the size of that thing was like a toothpick for the shark.
Yeah.
You know,
Oh, yeah.
But you've got a hell of a cast to deal with. I mean, I feel really bad for you. You've got this ugly hunk of meat, Julia McMahon, Xavier Samuel. You poor thing.
I know, it was tough. Look, it was hard. Everyone's, you know,
was there any
watered
kissing?
down and greased up. Yeah.
How awesome's the kissing? What about all the actresses who keep saying... No, a bit of both, darling, to be fair. But I love all the actresses who say, look, I know it's not as good as it looks, and it's really hard, it's really embarrassing. Oh, my God, I loved it.
Really?
Kissing was the best. I'm like, can we not write kissing scenes in all the time?
It is why I did the film. I heard he was doing it and then went...
Happy Christmas.
Yeah, I will do it.
I haven't told her this yet, but we did a few extra takes. I'm sorry, guys, I wasn't feeling it. Can we just go it again?
Yeah.
Just keep messing it up.
If we can just keep the take going as well, just to maybe see how it goes.
But you just also completed one of the great pieces of Aussie television this year. How's that? You were Delvine Delaney, one of the great pin-ups of my youth.
Australian showbiz royalty,
and you did it really. How did you find your inner action chick after doing this?
Luckily, I didn't have to. I was useless. You had to push me through the water. I couldn't swim, you know, all that sort of stuff. So I was lucky. I just had to faff about in the water.
Turn up on the day.
Yes.
He takes over. He's good like that.
Yeah.
He just takes over.
No. She carried it for us. She was the captain of the ship.
Yeah.
Yeah, my character was pretty useless without her.
I love it. Now, are you about to be in a film with Jaden Smith? Is that right?
Yes.
I love that I know everything, by the way.
You do.
I'm very modern. This is me.
All over it.
Finger on the pulse, babe.
Yeah.
That's me.
Well,
and how's that going to unfold?
well, that comes out next July.
Does Jaden do any other look in the movie except for those two looks he's just done there? Because they're the same look.
That's a swagger look.
Yeah.
Swag? Has he got swag?
Swagger.
Yeah, he's like West Side.
He's a carbon copy of his dad. So,
really?
Yeah. It was so cool hanging out with him. He's just the coolest little kid. He was telling me about when he filmed The Karate Kid in China.
Awesome.
And like, I went over to their place in LA and remember hearing like Willow talking through the intercom in the house.
Is it in Bel Air?
I wish. I wish.
Wouldn't that have been awesome if it was?
We would like own that place.
Yeah. You'd think he would have bought in Bel Air.
Yeah, they would have given the key to the city.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But
It's is it kind of freaky to think, okay, 1 minute ago I'm just hanging at school, having my normal life, and now I'm literally rubbing shoulders with Hollywood royalty.
It's one of those moments you got to pinch yourself, hey. And I even said that to Jaden. I was sitting, like, we were hanging out in his trailer, and I said, dude, look, I didn't want to say this, but look, I'm from Brizzy, and now I'm sitting here in the trailer with you, and your dad's in the other. So this doesn't happen. And he's just sitting. He's like, okay, all right. And like, he was just so cool about it, and I was like, I don't know, dude. What? I got nothing to say, but this is just the coolest thing in the world.
And people feel that way about you. That's the insanity. Is that when you're feeling that way, you just know, okay, well, now I know when people approach me that's how they're feeling. They feel that nervous and they don't want to feel like a fool saying, I just really love you and what you do. And so it just reminds you to be more humble when people approach you, doesn't it?
We should hang out more.
Do you think we should?
I think we should. Yeah.
I've got a vibe.
Guys, go see the movie. Thank you both for coming.
It's very hot in here all of a sudden.
I'm starting to sweat up. It's called Bait in 3D, which means bring your glasses. Thank you both so much, and good luck with the film. We love seeing you here. Come back anytime.
Awesome.